Hey there, here's a quick question for you. What if Ryu faced Akuma in a fight with no limits? Or Chun-Li finally went all out against Yuri? In 2026, the Street Fighter movie could give us some of the most insane matchups we've ever imagined or ever yearned for. In this video, I'm breaking down 13 fights we could see in the movie. And with that said, here are the actual fights. First fight, Ryu versus Akuma. One of Ryu's biggest matchups in Street Fighter looks like it will pit him against Akuma. The fight appears to take place at what looks like the World Warrior Tournament location, but it doesn't seem to be part of the actual tournament. There's no crowd, just the two of them at night, completely alone. From the small glimpses we've seen, Akuma clearly has the upper hand. He unleashes his purple fireball, Go Hadouken, and hits Ryu directly, even catching him on fire. Second fight, Ryu versus Ken Masters. This is a key moment that ties directly into the heart of Street Fighter's story, as the former friends cross paths once again. It starts off tense. Ken comes in aggressive, launching a fast attack inside a confined room, trying to overwhelm Ryu with pure pressure. But Ryu stays completely calm. He reads every move, avoids the strikes with ease, catches Ken mid-kick, and flips him onto a nearby couch, ending the exchange almost instantly. And just like that, everything shifts. This doesn't feel like a real fight anymore. It feels like a reunion. A moment for them to settle their differences and possibly reconnect before the World Warrior Tournament begins. If you love Street Fighter and want more movie details content like this one, hit that subscribe button right now and like the video. You don't want to miss what's coming next on the channel. Third fight, Ryu versus Ken Masters, once again. This time, it's a full-on clash, set in a stormy alley, with both fighters going all out in their classic gear. Whatever happened between them clearly isn't fully resolved, and the tension is still there. The biggest moment? Ryu unleashes his Hadouken for what looks like the first time, blasting Ken and taking the fight to another level. Fourth fight, Chun-Li versus Vega and Juli. This is a full showcase of Chun-Li's skill, taking on both opponents at once, inside what looks like Bison's office. She overwhelms Vega with rapid kicks, then lifts and pins Juli mid-air, finishing the fight in dominant fashion. Fifth fight, Guile versus Vega. This one takes place in a nightclub, where Guile goes on the offensive, charging in and landing a powerful backflip kick that sends Vega crashing through a wall and out into the street. Sixth fight, Ken Masters versus Balrog. Set inside the World Warrior Tournament, this one doesn't go well for Ken. Balrog dominates with heavy punches, drops him to the mat, and takes the win, while Chun-Li watches from the sidelines. Seventh fight, Ryu and Ken Masters versus Shadaloo soldiers. This time, the rivals team up, taking on waves of soldiers in what looks like a prison break-style sequence. They combine their skills perfectly, even chaining attacks together to take the enemies down. Fight number 8, Ken Masters versus Zangief. Ken is pulled into another fight in Street Fighter after what looks to be an attack orchestrated by Zangief. The massive fighter is seen wrapping his huge arms around Ken and flipping into the air, positioning him to attempt his signature spinning piledriver. This looks to be a surprise attack on Ken in public rather than a formal fight. Fight number 9, Dan Hibiki versus Zangief. Here, there's a fight between Dan Hibiki and Zangief. It takes place at the same location as Vega's fights with Dhalsim and Guile, suggesting that a full-on brawl breaks out here. Zangief has the upper hand in this fight, it seems, as he lifts Hibiki and smashes him into the ground. If you've made it this far and you're still not subscribed to the channel, you will really be missing out on a lot of future interesting videos that will be dropping on the channel. It only takes a second. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button, show some love, support the channel, turn on notifications, and stay locked in. Now let's keep going. Fight number 10, Ryu versus Honda. This scene, a surprising moment. In Street Fighter we'll have Ryu and Honda fight in a sauna. Both fighters are shown wearing only a towel around their waist, as Honda comes after Ryu. The sumo wrestler is seen pinning Ryu's head against the wall at one point during the battle, which also takes place outside the World Warrior Tournament. Fight number 11. Kin Masters vs. Dhalsim. This is one of the fights confirmed in the trailer to take place during the World Warrior Tournament, right in front of a live crowd. Kin lands a powerful jumping uppercut on Dhalsim, while Dhalsim fires back, using his stretchy arms to grab Kin's face mid-fight. Fight number 12. Vega vs. Dhalsim. This fight happens at the same location as Vega's other clashes, but most of it is still under wraps. The only glimpse we get shows Vega flipping over Dhalsim, hinting at a fast, acrobatic fight. And now, the final fight on our list, from the trailer for the upcoming Street Fighter movie. 13th fight, Kin Masters vs. El Fuerte. This fight takes place outside the tournament, inside a boxing ring. Kin gets the upper hand, finishing the fight with a clean knockout kick to El Fuerte's head. And those are 13 fights we could see in the upcoming movie. Now keep in mind, everything here is based on what's been shown in the trailer for the movie, so the final movie could still change things up. Which fight are you most excited for? Drop it in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that now. That's it for the video. I'll see you in the next one.